I'm William Messervy, and this is my story. My story starts here in Huntsville. I was born in Huntsville. I was raised in Huntsville. I went to Weatherly Elementary School, Mountain Gap Middle School, Grissom High School. One of the things that was always important to my father growing up was that you leave a place better than you found it. That's one thing I've tried to carry with me. With every client I come across, I try to leave them in a better place than where I found them. Many times they're coming to me on their worst day, and we hope that, when we get them to the finish line, so to speak, that we're leaving them in a much better place than where we found them. My whole life I wanted to choose a career where I would be able to help people get back to where they want to be in life, and so this is an area of law that allows me to do that. Other people being involved in the community in a large way got me to where I am today, right? All of the coaches who put in time that they didn't have to, all of the youth leaders and Cub Scout and Boy Scout leaders. Community involvement's important as a lawyer too. I'm currently the president of the Madison County Volunteer Lawyers Program. And what we do is give free legal services to folks who can't afford them, right? And try to give everyone equal access to the court systems. People have a constitutional right to free legal counsel in a criminal setting if they can't afford it. But there are many civil settings where you don't have that same constitutional right. A person's story is really the heart at what we try to do as lawyers. Our job is to convey that, hey, behind this name on the piece of paper, there's a story of what happened to them, and it's more than just a name on a piece of paper. This is a person. This is someone who has had to go through some bad experiences due to no fault of their own. The goal, in any case, is to obtain compensation for a client that gets them back to where they were pre-injury. Or in many instances, if a person is unable to get back to where they were pre-injury due to permanent impairment or disfigurement, then their story does change. And so part of that is helping someone reinvent themselves. People think, well, I've been hurt and now I can't do this anymore. I can't do what I used to like doing. And a lot of times that's really not true. It's just that now we do things differently. One example would be, I had a client recently who suffered a very adverse reaction as a result of a medication error. It left her unable to do what she was doing career-wise prior to suffering that reaction. With the money we were able to obtain on her behalf, she was able to go back to school and reinvent herself in a way that she was able to still pursue a career that she wanted to do, even though it wasn't what she was doing prior to being injured. It becomes more than just telling the story of a person's accident. It becomes telling their life story, because this is now part of their life and it's impacted all areas of their life and how they interact with people on a day-to-day basis. Anytime you're able to get a good result for a client, it reaffirms that, this is what you're supposed to be doing as a vocation or as a career. From the date of your injury through settlement or trial, we will work to get you the compensation that you deserve.